The Trump administration has lost another legal battle in its effort to deport Kilmar Abrego Garcia to the African nation of Liberia. Abrego is the Maryland man wrongfully deported to El Salvador in March of last year.
The Fourth Circuit Court of Appeals yesterday denied the government's motion to dissolve an injunction that forbids the Trump administration from deporting Abrego. So once again, this case is at a stalemate. News 4's Paul Wagner has our report.
For some time now, the Trump administration has insisted on deporting Kilmar Abrego Garcia to Liberia instead of Costa Rica, where Abrego has agreed to go. But an injunction put in place by Judge Paul Azinis forbids the government from going through with it. And so the Trump administration back in April appealed to the Fourth Circuit.
A few months ago, the government filed a motion to essentially set aside that order, seeking permission to deport him to Liberia and to detain him in a detention center sort of while they were carrying that out. Judge Azinis was considering the motion, but apparently she wasn't going quite fast enough for the government. And before she even had the chance to rule on it, they took an appeal up to the Court of Appeals.
And so with the appeal denied, the case is back in Judge Azinis' courtroom.
The stalemate continues, right? It's been a stalemate since really December of last year. The government insists on deporting Mr. Abrego Garcia to Liberia. Well, now it's Liberia. First it was Uganda, then it was Ghana. But at this point, they insist on deporting him to Liberia and only to Liberia.
A position the government maintains even though at a recent congressional hearing, the new Secretary of Homeland Security, Mark Wayne Mullen, told lawmakers if Abrego wants to go to Costa Rica, we will send him there.
In response to questioning by Senator Van Hollen under oath, we pointed that out, we filed that into the case. Looks to me like they're walking that back sort of silently because they haven't changed their position in court at all.
Simon Sandoval Motionberg says he doesn't expect another court date before Judge Azinis issues a new ruling, one he certainly hopes goes Abrego's way.
If they want to deport him to Liberia, he's got to be taken in front of an immigration judge. He's got to have the opportunity to present his case, win or lose, appeals, etc. Like, just because it's a third country and not his country of citizenship doesn't mean that he's entitled to any less due process.
For now, Abrego waits for an outcome, living with his family in Maryland. Although the criminal case against Abrego, a human smuggling case in Tennessee, was thrown out for vindictive and selective prosecution, the Trump administration is appealing that ruling as well. Paul Wagner, News 4.
Now, the Department of Justice has not commented on this latest ruling or filed any new motions since it was issued.